Hey, we're Nerds Kate here, and I've got some special guests with me today. I have my friend Julie and my sister Courtney, and they're going to help me with a little something I'm calling the book challenge. It's very similar to some of the food challenges I've seen on YouTube before, where two people are blindfolded and have to taste French fries from different restaurants and try and figure out which ones they're from. But we're going to be doing that with books today. So Courtney has agreed to be our moderator of sorts. We have a selection of books on the table in front of us that both Julie and I have read at some point, maybe not recently though. And she's going to read a short passage, 2 or 3 sentences, replacing any character names with either generic pronouns or names that aren't that person's. And she's also not going to include things that might give it away, like place names, magic, things like that. And then Julie and I are going to have to guess what book it's from, and hopefully we aren't going to fail too badly. Alright. Well, did you see anything, Julie?
No, my eyes are closed and then there's a blank.
Ah! Who's touching me?
I am. I'm just making sure. How many fingers am I holding up?
Courtney,
Do not take advantage of
I'm
this.
not!
No, you guys.
You were poking on my eye.
I was making sure you were blindfolded, right? Okay.
Alright, let's begin.
Let's start with this one. These creatures did not spring upon my men, but stood erect, wagging their long tails, fawning, as hounds fawn round their master when he comes from meat, because they always bring them delicacies that they like. So round these men the strong-clawed wolves and lions fawned. Still my men trembled at the sight of the strange beasts. Any thoughts? Any ideas?
Well, we can't say what we think yet. Don't want to give it away. But
Any hints from the text?
Well, it's first person. It seems like kind of an older style of writing.
Definitely. And
The word
strange
fawn.
creatures.
Yes.
And it's a bunch of guys. So.
Alright, I think I have an answer.
Me too.
Alright, let's say your answer in 3, 2, 1.
The Odyssey.
Correct!
I'm giving you a high five, but I don't want to hit Courtney in the head.
I mean, you can try if you want. No, that's my head. Try in front. Wait, no. Here, there you go. Yay! This is number 2. I wake up, disoriented, afraid for a moment. It takes a few breaths to remember why I'm not at home, and then why I'm not in the car, then why I'm not at Joe and Susie's. That's not their real names.
Okay.
I can hear the dull babble of the television in the adjacent room, and the sound of elevators chiming beyond that. Is it 4 in the morning or 4 in the afternoon? I blink, a little dizzy, and peek through the blinds.
Oh.
Okay.
I think I know what this is,
Me
but I also
too.
think I'm wrong.
That's not a good place to be in.
I gotta guess. I mean, I know you have to wait the 30 seconds.
Well, we don't have to if we both have a guess, but I thought I knew it, but then you said elevators. And I don't know what that, okay, I'm just
Be
gonna guess
confident.
anyway.
Alright, do you both have answers?
Yes.
Alright, in 3, 2, 1.
Percy
Cold
Jackson.
The correct answer is cold
Dang
spell. Alright, let's go to number 3. At night the robbers came home, drank 1 jug of wine after another, and their heads began to be heavy. Then Joe, not his real name, brought out his club, placed himself before the captain, and asked him who was his father. But the captain gave him such a vigorous box on the ear that Joe rolled under the table, but it was not long before he was up again, and beat the captain and the robbers so with his club that they could no longer move either their arms or their legs.
You said this was supposed to be obvious?
Maybe not. Remember, you still have 2 lifelines. You can touch the book, or you can have me read more.
I think I have a guess, but it's kind of just I don't know, so I'm gonna throw it out there, but I don't know.
Okay, I think I gotta guess.
Yeah? Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1.
Count of
Grimm's
Monte
fairy
Cristo?
tales.
The correct answer is Grimm's
Yes!
Fairy Tale.
was that, out of curiosity?
Strong Hans.
Oh.
There are lots of Hans in those.
I also saw a hedgehog. That's why I got
Hans
really...
the Hedgehog? I like that one.
Are you
It's
serious?
weird, though.
Yeah, there's a
Dude.
Hans the hedgehog.
It's kind of weird, but it's funny.
It's got a hedgehog.
He's not a cute hedgehog. He's kind of a weird hedgehog.
All right,
How
are we
do
ready?
they not have a cute hedgehog?
Well, he's like a hedgehog person.
Ew.
Okay, here's number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't this a lovely surprise? Please sit down. Have you been to church? Susie asked. Yes. How was everyone? Fine, Joe answered for the group. Susie glanced at Tom just then, who asked, How is the ankle? Susie rolled her eyes. I shall be a lady of leisure for several days.
I know this one.
All I can think of is that we put Anne of Green Gables in the don't use pile, and I know it's not that, but that's all I can think of. Oh, yes.
All right, I have your answer in 3, 2, 1.
The proposal.
Sensibility.
The proposal.
Wrong old English story.
Katie, you talked about Lori Wick.
I know, but I was thinking Mary Ann Jennings from Sense and Sensibility. She hurt her ankle.
So did Mary Ann in this
I know.
Well,
It's been a while since I read that one too. Oh well.
this one could make the difference. Number 5. I don't know. Just trying to be positive.
That's good.
Thanks.
The bottom of the pool was made of large grayish-blue stones, and the water was perfectly clear. And on the bottom lay a life-size figure of a man, made apparently of gold. It lay face downwards with its arms stretched out above its head. And so it happened that as they looked at it, the clouds parted and the sun shone out.
I know this one.
This one too.
This is kind of an easy one.
Yeah.
It's kind of a major plot point.
Yeah.
But I figured I'd be nice.
I'm ready.
You look a little hesitant,
I
Julie.
think I know it, but yeah,
You
let's
sure?
go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Your answer in 3, 2, 1.
Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
Yes!
Yeah!
Good job.
If you're expecting me to move
Okay.
out of the way when I'm blind.
Watch out! Watch out! Okay. Here is number 6. He knew that something unexpected might happen, and he hardly dared to hope that they would pass without fearful adventure over those great tall mountains with lonely peaks and valleys where no king ruled. They did not. All was well until one day they met a thunderstorm. More than a thunderstorm, a thunder battle.
Oh gosh. How do you feel about using one of those lifelines, Julie?
Let's use a lifeline.
Which one? Do you want to feel it, or do you want to hear more?
Let's hear a little more.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to read a part of the paragraph before that one.
Okay.
It'll give you a bit more context.
Yeah.
Even the good plans of wise wizards like Joe and of good friends like Peter go astray sometimes when you are off on dangerous adventures over the edge of the wild. And Joe was a wise enough wizard to know it.
I got it now.
Yeah.
All right, your answers in 3, 2.
Oh wait. Really? Sorry. Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, answers in 3, 2, 1.
The
Lord of the
Hobbit.
Rings.
It is the Hobbit.
Oh! I know. I thought it was, and then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, what if it's Lord of the Rings? But you said adventures.
This is number 7.
Woo!
I thought he was going to stay longer, said Susie. I was sure he'd make his choice before leaving. Jane nodded again, too humiliated to speak or even meet Susie's eyes. She leaned against their bedchamber window and watched the men and women who had accompanied the prince tear down the tents, saddle and harness the horses, pack up their goods, and start down the winding road away from the place.
I know this one. I like this one a lot too.
Oh, I should know this one. choices we have left.
I know.
I'll throw a word at you. The last sentence, and start down the winding road away from the school.
I got it. Okay.
Hint, hint.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't make it too easy.
Courtney! Sorry, okay. You have answers?
Yes.
Yep. In 3, 2, 1.
Princess Academy.
Yes! Here is number 8. That's what we're on. Yeah. 8. I turned just as water blasted out of the toilet again, hitting Jane straight in the face so hard it pushed her down onto her butt. The water stayed on her like the spray from a fire hose, pushing her backward into a shower stall. I can stop there, I guess.
I love it. It's classic. It's awesome.
You have your answers in 3, 2, 1.
Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief.
Good job. We're going even harder now. That last one wasn't very hard, but this one will be.
Oh, it was challenging.
Now, my little friend, while the sun drinks the dew, while all the flowers in this old garden awake and expand, and the birds fetch their young ones' breakfast out of the house, and the early bees do their first spell of work, I'll put a case to you, which you must endeavor to suppose your own. But first, look at me, and tell me you are at ease, and not fearing that I err in detaining you, or that you err in staying.
Oh, gosh. Can we feel this book?
Yeah.
Do you both agree on
yes.
this? Okay, let me mark the page just in case. Okay. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10 that determines who feels it first.
Oh.
Okay?
You can feel it first.
No. We're going to do it this way.
Alright.
Pick a number between 1 and 10.
7.
4.
It was 8. Julie wins the first touch of the book. There you go. Okay. That was pretty fast. Here you go, Katie. Okay. Is it whispering things to you? Well, not always. No, opera can be funny. So, you guys have both felt the book.
Could you read it again? I forget
Should
what
we
it was.
just go from the top? Look at me, and tell me you are at ease, and not fearing that I err in detaining you, or that you err in staying.
Oh...
Pretty sure this is one of your books, Katie, which makes it challenging.
I'm having just as much trouble.
Yeah.
I think I have a guess, but I don't even know if it's a book that I brought downstairs. I remember looking at it on my shelf, but I can't remember if it's one that I brought.
Do you have
I
a
got
thought?
a guess. Sure.
Yeah? Alright.
Okay.
Let's hear your guesses. In 3, 2, 1.
The
Diary
Two
of Anne
Princesses
Frank?
Of Bamarre.
It is Jane Eyre.
Or that one.
Jane Eyre. That was a quotation from Rochester talking to Jane. Here is lucky number 10.
Okay.
And then maybe go to the lightning round after that.
Sure.
And as he reached the end of the passage, the memory of a third stone effigy came back to him, that of an ugly old warlock, onto whose head Joe himself had placed a wig and a battered old tiara. The shock shot through Joe with the heat of fire whiskey, and he nearly stumbled. Julie's smiling over here.
Oh no.
She has a grin on her face.
Oh no.
There was even a hint in there.
I feel like I should know that. I
You
should
really
know.
should.
I think there were a couple hints in there. So.
Okay, I think I have a guess.
All right. Let's hear your answers in 3, 2, 1.
Harry Potter and
Slippers.
the Deathly Hallows.
Whoops.
Wait, what did you say, Katie?
Dragon Slippers?
It is Harry Potter
Dang
and the Deathly Hallows.
Fire whiskey.
I know! I just was pulling pulling a blank.
I know.
Yeah.
Out of the 10 books that we have gone over, Julie has gotten 7, Katie has gotten 6.
Wow.
So now we'll go to the lightning round, where I will just read, and once you know what it is, shout out your answer.
Are you gonna still replace names?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay.
If you are incorrect, you forfeit your turn to your partner, and they have 30 seconds to figure it out.
Okay.
My dear madam, he replied, this invitation is particularly gratifying because it is what I have been hoping to receive, and you may be very certain that I shall avail myself of it as soon as possible.
Is this
The
Pride
Count
and
of Monte
Prejudice?
Cristo.
Pride and Prejudice?
It is Pride and
Yes!
Prejudice!
Mr. Collins!
Not so. Again, you forget magic, said Joan. He held up his sword and turned it so that firelight glinted off the edge. He put
Two Princesses of Bamarre.
No.
Dang it!
Julie, I'm going to finish this sentence and then you can have the time you need.
All right.
He put a finger on each side of the blade and focused intensely, deepening the lines on his forehead.
What magic books are left?
You got a couple.
Oh.
We're in trouble. Dragon slippers?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. The correct answer
Eragon,
is
isn't it?
Eragon.
Dang it!
Oh, God, that was down here. Oh.
But as soon as she got home in the afternoon, she would take him out and he would follow her around the place.
Charlotte's Web.
Yes, that is right. A turkey carpet covered the parquet floor, and the most comfortably upholstered settees and chairs seemed to invite one to their
Two Princesses of Bamarre.
No. I'm going to finish the sentence, Katie.
Oh no.
And seemed to invite one to their soft, well-sprung seats and slanted backs.
The Count of Monte Cristo?
That is correct!
Oh!
I was terrified of specters, but I was even more afraid of dragons.
Oh,
Two Princesses of Bamarre!
That is right. I'm gonna.
We like that perfectly in sync. Yeah.
The blade that is drawn from this sheath shall not be stained or broken, even in defeat, she said. But is there aught else that you desire of me at our parting? For darkness will flow between us, and it may
Macbeth?
be... No.
Oh.
And it may be that we shall not meet again, unless it be far hence upon a road that has no returning.
Oh gosh.
Katie, any guesses?
Is this Lord of the Rings?
one?
I know, I'm trying to guess. The Return of the King.
You're correct on the Lord of the Rings, however, it is from the Fellowship of the Ring. Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since, and wakes it now?
Macbeth?
Shakespeare. Macbeth.
Oh, now that was interesting. Katie asked a question.
Well, that was my answer.
Well, but you asked it in question.
Well, you weren't gonna say yes or no. You would have taken it as an answer.
That's true. You answered first, though. Yes?
I don't remember.
I think so.
I think she did.
It is
I
Macbeth.
think I said Macbeth when you said Shakespeare, and then you said Macbeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll give it to Katie. It is Macbeth. Within a few yards of entering the pass, the mouth behind them was lost to view. Narrow walls of rock loomed over them, and each boulder seemed to hide a watcher. Every now and then, small stones would slither down the rock face, as though dislodged by something, and the wind that had begun to moan among the outcrops seemed to mask harsh voices. After a few minutes, dark flying shapes appeared in the sky above the escort. It was difficult
Grab
to
the Icemark.
Yes.
Ah. That was hard.
It's so long since I've read that, but it's so
I just read it because I just bought it.
I don't know what you're talking about, I lied. I slipped
Dragon
shoes.
slippers.
Yep.
Oh,
Yay!
there you go. I remembered it. We've only guessed it like 3 times.
dragons
Yes.
and shoes and fashion, and a female that doesn't need someone to come and save her.
Yay.
That's a good book.
I mean, who doesn't love that?
Can we take blindfolds off now?
Please.
Yes, you may now remove the
It's
blindfold.
so bright!
Oh my gosh.
Good job, guys.
I'm just gonna sit like this for a while.
You good?
Okay,
There's
yes.
so much color.
Oh.
For the first round, we had Katie with 6 points, Julie with 7 points.
Okay.
Then we went to the lightning round.
It got harder.
Julie got 2.5, and Katie got 7.
Whoa, girl.
So 13 points to 9.5 points goes to Kate.
Oh. Well, that was fun.
Yes.
Great.
Thank you guys so much for doing this
Yeah,
with
of
me.
course.
I've been thinking about doing it for a while, but didn't have anyone to do it with because I'm here by myself all the time. So I really appreciate it. And thanks for bringing books, Julie, and thanks for reading them, Courtney.
Yeah.
Good job reading.
Oh, thank you.
That was beautiful.
Yay,
Shocked.
Courtney.
Shocked. Can't say those words.
So there you have it, our very first book challenge. If you're interested in more of my words, you can check out links below to my blog, Facebook account, and
I can never do this in one shot.
And her Twitter account too, I think.
Facebook page. That's what I meant.
Oh, Facebook page.
I'll try this again. But if you're interested in more of my words, you can check out links below to my blog, Facebook page, and Twitter account. I would love to hear from you. What did you guys think about this? Should I do it again? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you will see me next time, word nerds. Bye!
Bye.